So I'm from South County, and I'm honored to be invited up to Providence to talk. I think the whole state knows that Providence is the cultural capital of Rhode Island. We truly are a city-state. Everyone loves Providence, no matter what town you're from in this state. So I'm proud to be here, and I'm thankful that everyone's working to keep the memory of the Celebrity Club alive, because the legacy of the Celebrity Club, I think, has important lessons for us today. It's important to remember the history and what happened just down the hill here. My father was born in 1913, poor family, had nothing, graduated the 6th grade, and his father passed away, and he had to go into the Civilian Conservation Corps to work to feed his 9 younger brothers and sisters. So he went away for years, worked, came back to Providence, worked as a doorman downtown and a taxi driver, saved up every single penny. And with all his life savings, he was speaking to a lot of his black friends in Providence, and they said, we have no place to go. We have no place to go to listen to live music. So my father took his life savings, opened up a little building down the hill, named it the Celebrity Club. On opening night, he didn't even have enough money to put change in the banks, the cash registers. Couldn't even make change. Took a small loan. The first night, the line was around the corner. It was originally planned to just be a black club, but the music was so good, the entertainment was so world-renowned that white people from all over the state started saying, hey, we'd like to hang out there too. And of course, my father said, everyone is welcome here. And something that we see is so commonplace today, just getting together to listen to music, was actually so heroic back in the 40s and 50s because of the evil of government-imposed racism and socially imposed racism. Some of my father's lifelong friends stopped talking to him, disowned him as a friend because he integrated black and white people. But my father didn't care. And I don't think this neighborhood cared because people did what they believed was right. You can't let government or people who are ignorant control what you do in life. And I think this neighborhood knew it. I believe my father knew it. And what they did was heroic. Just getting together and listening to music was seen as revolutionary. The police used to come, raid the club, beat people up, drag them to jail, and they'd get out and go right back down to the club because the music was still playing. They did. And it truly was one of my father's most proud things to be accepted by this community here. I remember being a little kid driving around Providence with him, and people said, Brother Paul. And he always said to me, Blake, it's so proud to be accepted and thought of as a member of this community because of the struggles that he went through with everyone here. He ran the Celebrity Club for probably 8 or 9 years, and there were a lot of reasons that he decided to sell it. One of the reasons was that the music industry changed. Back in the 40s, they didn't have loud amplification. You couldn't have large concert venues, so some of the most famous musicians had to play at small clubs, and that started changing. And I think he always looked back at the Celebrity Club as his most wonderful life's work, not just because of the music, but because of the revolutionary tide that he rode with everyone here and across the country, and that was rejecting segregation, rejecting the ignorance of racism, and bravely standing up to people who would purport to advance those evil policies. I was asked to speak a little bit about the History Club. There's plenty of articles if you Google them. Sylviane Soares probably knows a little bit more than me, and I thank you for working to keep this legacy alive. So some of the lessons that I think are important for us to remember today are that art brings us together. Just like we're here to celebrate this beautiful mural, back when the Celebrity Club started, people didn't say, let's go integrate. They said, let's go listen to some great music. And they hung out together and they realized that there's really no difference between people. At our core, we're all the same regardless of our skin culture, our skin color, or our culture. And art really brings people together. And I think we need to celebrate that. And I'm happy we're doing that today here with the murals. I think another thing that's beautiful about the American free enterprise system is that someone can start a business, run it in accordance with their conscience, and do their small part to knock out one brick in a wall, which this neighborhood did with the Celebrity Club. We all played a small part, not me, I wasn't born, but this neighborhood and the people who bravely and heroically defied government-imposed segregation. I think those people played a part in changing this country, and certainly the state, and most certainly this city. And I think the final thing that I always take away from the Celebrity Club is that we have to follow our conscience no matter what society says, no matter what government says, is that we have to do what we know to be right. And history hopefully catches up with us. And I think with the Celebrity Club in this neighborhood, it certainly has. I think the heroic actions by people around here has been proven right by history. And I think we always need to remember to follow our conscience. As Roger Williams said, I want to get this quote right, to hold forth a lively experiment that the most flourishing civil state may stand and best be maintained with liberty and religious concernments. I've researched a lot about Roger Williams, and that wasn't just about religion, it was about freedom of conscience. And we always need to follow our conscience, stand up for principles, stand up for what is right, and deal with the consequences as they come. So I thank you all very much. I think the people who designed this mural is beautiful. Everyone who's thanked earlier, the litany of people, I thank you all without naming you specifically. And I want to work with everyone here to keep the memory of this great movement alive and the Celebrity Club alive. So thank you very much, everyone. Thank you, Dr. Ritchie, for inviting me. It was my honor.